Hello and welcome to Felixstowe Television. Felixstowe Television is a community station. It's here for Felixstowe and it's run by volunteers. Today I've got a very exciting guest, Mark Connell, and he's here to talk about his week project. It's called West End Week. And it's fascinating, and I'd like to introduce Mark. Good morning,
Good morning.
Mark, and hello.
Hi.
I'm glad you came here
Thanks
today.
for having me.
You're welcome. Now, would you like to tell us about your week? What dates is it?
Sure. Well, this year we're running the 5-day project from the 4th to the 8th of August.
Right.
Now, West End Week is a 5-day musical theatre experience. So for anybody with an interest in theatre, dancing, singing, acting, drama, anybody who's done any in the past or just is interested and would like to do some and try something new,
Right.
this is sort of the ultimate musical theatre experience that you can have, we hope, throughout Suffolk and Essex. So we've developed this over the last couple of years. I was an actor myself for many years, working mostly in musical theatre throughout the UK and in the West End. And we thought there's so many opportunities for youngsters once they get involved with theatre. It's so good for them in terms of confidence and the skills that they'll learn to further themselves in life. So we developed this 5-day project initially in light of the Spa Pavilion closing and the Summer Youth Project coming to an end, which was very sad because ultimately, at the height of the youth project, I think it was about 125 young people benefited from it over the summer. So of course, when the theatre closed, it was a massive loss to the area, we felt.
Right.
I was appearing in Mamma Mia in the West End at the time, which was exciting. But we thought, my wife and I have been involved in local theatre for years and years, and we said, it's such a shame about the youth project. There's all these young people who want something theatrical to do in the summer, because not everybody's into sports and generic clubs. There are lots of young theatricals out there. And we thought it's a shame that the rug was pulled from under their feet, really. So we developed this 5-day summer project to try and fill that void for Felixstowe youngsters initially. So we developed this programme where over 5 days we're visited by West End actors. So each day, absolutely. So each day we have somebody from a different West End show come to Felixstowe.
What do you do during the day then? Is it singing? Is it dancing? Is acting? How does the programme develop?
Well, it's a bit of everything, really. There's something for everybody, whether you have done dancing, singing or acting before, or whether you like one of those particularly and would like to try the other two disciplines. But we offer musical theatre workshops, so it'd be somebody from a different West End show every day. For example, on the Monday we might have somebody from Matilda or Billy Elliot or Mamma Mia. And then the following day we'll have somebody from Wicked or We Will Rock You or Chicago. And we have 4 different workshops over the week. And we, at the end of the week, did a demonstration for the parents so they could see what was going on and what we've been up to. When you're not doing your workshop, you take part in singing or drama activities, other theatre-based activities. For example, last year we had somebody who was just in the Les Mis film. And he came and gave us a lovely Les Miserables makeup workshop. So we learned how to do all the special effects, how to darken the eyes out, how to make yourself look aged. So there's lots of fun things, connected to theatre, aside from the actual practical singing and dancing side.
Right.
Excitingly, this year we've developed the additional aspect of taking all the children to the West End. So rather than doing your demonstration at the end of the week in the church hall or in the sports centre, we're actually taking all the students to London so that they can take part and do their demonstration and their show in a West End theatre.
They're on a West End
On a West End stage, absolutely.
Oh,
so they're actually going to experience being in a big theatre, being on a big stage. It's called West End Week. They're working with West End people. They may as well experience being on a West End stage as well.
Wow.
And the exciting thing is, of course, friends and family can all come up to London and support them on their special day.
Oh, what a fantastic experience.
Well, it is, and we wanted to offer Felixstowe, and we now developed this to include Ipswich and Bury and Colchester as well. But especially Felixstowe, it was the first project that we ran 2 years ago. We wanted to offer the area something special because we know there's lots of theatre groups, and that's fantastic. And we, strongly encourage all the youngsters to get involved in something regular all year round. But what we really feel that Felixstowe would benefit was from something special, something a bit different that you can't just get anywhere. So that's why we've developed this West End week to to offer the region something a bit different.
I think that sounds utterly and Felixstowe deserves it. It's a special place.
Well, I'm Felixstowe born and bred, so I'm biased. And Felixstowe's a funny place. Once you're here, you don't really go.
No, I was going to.
You always come back to Felixstowe,
Yeah.
and we've got such a strong. Such a strong dramatic culture in Felixstowe. There's so many theatre groups. There's so much in the way of arts, and it's really encouraged. And I was really encouraged as a youngster as well to really further myself in that direction with all the local groups and what have you. So it's nice to now be able to give something back to people who were ultimately enjoying what I was enjoying at their age.
Right.
And I wish this experience was around when I was this age. It was fantastic.
So is it a full day? I mean, how just getting back to basics. Where is it based?
The Felixstowe Centre, we're running at Brackenbury Sports Centre.
Oh, right.
And Monday to Thursday, we're there 10 a.m. till 4 p.m.
Right.
And then on the Friday, we're up at the crack of dawn, get on the coach from Brackenbury all the way to London, a full technical rehearsal throughout the morning and lunchtime, and then we do a special matinee performance. Then we'll finish about 4 o'clock in London, and then the students come back with us on the coach, or they can stay in London with their families or whatever, however
Wonderful.
they want to get home. So yeah, it's a full week. It's basically 10 till 4 every day.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a good way to spend a week of your summer holidays.
Oh, I think so. And do you have to have any skills? I mean, do you have to be a dancer, having been to dancing classes? Do you have to be?
No, not at all.
This is for anybody?
This is for anybody to have a go. I mean, there are people that take part of all abilities. Some that have an interest and have been dancing for years and years and years. I mean, of course, this is sort of the ultimate experience you can get locally, we feel. But it's also available for anybody who just wants to have a go. There is no audition procedure. It is especially for people to try and encourage them to get into the arts as well.
And what age group are you looking?
Well, we take from age 6 all the way through to age 21, which sounds vast, but they are split up into age groups during the week, so you're working with people of a similar age to yourself.
Okay. And what show? I mean, are you rehearsing for a particular type of show? Is it a?
No, we're not really. It's what's good about West End Week and what's different to the Summer Youth Project is that we're not working on one show. So the students get to enjoy a selection of genres. So somebody who's done a lot of acting and singing would enjoy, say, a Les Miserables workshop. Whereas somebody who was particularly keen on their dancing may enjoy something like a Fame, a Grease, or a Footloose workshop. So you're not going to be doing the same thing every day, and that's what we wanted to be able to offer. It's a good variety of shows and a variety of experiences.
So it's a fun week.
It's funny,
yes.
yeah, we think so.
Yes. So there's going to be a cost implication in this, isn't
Well,
there?
naturally,
Yes.
but we've tried to keep it as competitive as possible,
Right.
and looking around the area at what is sort of realistic to charge for a week. And we've kept the cost down to £125, and that's for the whole week.
Oh,
So that's all your workshops. That also includes the students' coach travel to London and back,
right.
and the West End Week T-shirt, which you'll need for the show.
Oh, right. Oh, gosh.
So it works out
really?
about £25 a day, which we think is realistic for parents who are working throughout the summer. We still think that's a realistic price. And,
Yes, I think that sounds very good. And how many children could you take, or youngsters could you take?
Well, we look
Do you
to cap it at around 50
Right.
per project. So that would be 50 for Felixstowe, Ipswich, Colchester, and then Bury. And then we all come together on the Friday. All the projects come together in London, and then we do our big showcase together. So if you're buying a ticket to come and see our showcase, you're not just going to see the Felixstowe students perform. You're going to see students from all our other projects, as well as some other special West End guest stars as well.
Really?
Including, we're hoping that our patron Lee Mead is going to be there as well.
Oh, so it's going to be a big, big day.
It's a big day.
It?
It's huge. It's really exciting, and we're really excited at how it's developed over the last 2 years, because we started with 1 week in Felixstowe 2 years ago and sort of developed it every year to try and offer this this project, across Suffolk and Essex.
I think that sounds brilliant. I'm quite excited. Well, thank you so
Pleasure.
much. I think that's really interesting, and we're now going to put up contact details where you can either join or find out more information. And I hope you will get to see this and have a wonderful week. Thank you.